everyone. I'm Roderick Vicente, a caregiver student of St. Augustine School of Nursing. First, we have to make sure to maintain the patient's dignity and privacy at all times. First, we close the window and close the door. Get started, make sure you know whether you're using bath wipes or washcloths. Make sure you have a basin with warm, soapy water, at least 8 to 10 washcloths, 4 or 5 towels, and a bath blanket. If your facility does not have a bath blanket, you can use a sheet or another towel, and also about a clean gown for the patient and new linens for the bed. So first thing you're gonna do is to remove the top sheet and blanket. Just remember, never place the linens on the floor. Then you're going to place your bath blanket or clean sheet over the patient. And then you want to carefully remove their gown from the top, bottom again. Remember, you may have to untie or unsnap the top of the gown before you start. Now you can start cleaning. Remember, we always wash from clean to dirty. So we're going to start with the patient's face and eyes if they're able. And let them perform this step independently. Then you're going to move on to their chest and abdomen. Remember, each time you switch location, you should also wash clothes. Pull the bath blanket down to just above their hips and wash. Remember, each time you switch location, you should also switch washcloth. Pull the bath blanket sheet down to just above their hips and wash from the top of the boot to the bottom in long strokes. Make sure you get their belly button nice and clean. But don't do pericare yet. When you're done, cover them back up for their dignity and also to keep them warm. You can both work on the arms at the same time like you see her. Otherwise, do one arm, then the other for the arm. Make sure you pick their arms, wash all the way around, and support them at their joints when the arms are clean. Make sure you lay them down on the clean towel on the bed. Thing you want to do at this point is lay clean arm down on a dirty sheet. Now you can move on to the lower extremities. In this case, you work from the thighs to the feet because the feet are definitely dirtier part again. We're not doing perineal yet, so you want to work along strokes. This really helps to improve blood flow and it's just more comfortable for the patient. Now remember, if your patient has red areas or DBT, we don't massage those areas. So just a light touch instead. Now when you do to get the feet, make sure you clean them very well and get when those toes, if your patients are diabetic, make sure you dry them well as well and always be paying attention to any possible ulcers or wounds. Then just like the arms, you're going to lay the legs down on a clean towel. When you're done again, don't lay a clean extremity down on dirty sheets. Now that we've done all that, now we can perform perineal care again if your patient is able, allow them some independence here. Otherwise, just make sure you're cleaning front and back for women and pay close attention to any damage or lesions in the area so that you can document it for your assessment leader. Also, by this time, your water might be cold. So if this might be a good chance to refresh your water basins before you start with some warm water. Now at this point, the whole front is done, so you can apply any lotion or powder if appropriate and put on the new gown. Stop dyan.
Takilid na na ibasa po.
You remove the bath blanket from under the gown again. The whole goal of this is just to keep the patient warm and also protect their dignity throughout the whole process. So now we've done the front.